The thing about foster care that I've found is that most people don't know, or they don't realize, that there's something that everybody can do.
If I didn't have a mentor in my life, I probably wouldn't be here. Dawn coming in as my mentor helped me stay on the right track.
They've really made an impact on my life because they've asked me deep questions and wanted to understand my background and where I came from and how they could help and support me.
There has just been so many seasons in my life where I knew if no one else would come to my rescue, someone from the Waymark family will.
One of the things I love about Waymark is their approach to fostering. Connecting through camps, equipping through life and job skills training, and then supporting through mentorship.
When I think about where I'm at now and how Waymark has continued to make influence in my life and honestly continue to love me, despite when I'm now an adult and living my own life, so to speak. The current role that I have now, the job that I have now, is solely based on being connected with Waymark.
First Baptist Woodstock and Waymark have had an amazing partnership in caring for foster children and the families that care for those children. In fact, many of our children in our ministry, in our foster care ministry called We Foster, have been recipients of the amazing programs that Waymark provides, where they are taught lessons that I believe that'll be invaluable to them for the rest of their lives.
A lot of people, if they think about getting involved in foster care, they're thinking, man, I'm just not in the stage of my life where I can do that, or I just don't know enough about that. And so then they immediately opt out of the process, not realizing that there are many steps that they can take. But the beautiful thing is when people start taking those smaller steps, often it leads to a next step.
A lot of people influenced me as a camper, and then as a volunteer, I get to influence other people. And if you're wanting to volunteer, absolutely I suggest doing it, because you may not know it, but you'll end up sticking out to somebody, even somebody you haven't met.
It's really about what you can say yes to. Families for Families and Waymark, and the thing about it is there's something that you can say yes to, and we don't ask people to do something you can't do. We ask you what you can say yes to. So when you hear about all these volunteer opportunities, the many ways you can support, I want you to think about what you can say yes to, because unfortunately sometimes people automatically say no in their mind. But I just want you to realize that there is something that you can do.
Just putting your yes on the table in whatever capacity that may be, you just don't know how it will change the trajectory of a child's life, and I can say that I am definitely a testament of that.
Support makes a huge difference. In Georgia, 50% of new foster families stop fostering each year because of the lack of support. It makes a huge difference when you put your yes on the table and think about what you could say yes to.
So organizations like Waymark only exist because of people like you, whether that be the time or the influence or the resources. Waymark, I think, is really unique in terms of it's an organization where the biggest thing that we're asking for is your time and your care.
They're showing kids that may not have experienced true love, true care, the love of Jesus on a regular basis through everything that they do.
I also want to thank everybody who give me those opportunities to volunteer and allow Dawn to be my mentor. And it's been, some of the journey's been wild, but where I am now, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So I strongly suggest that if you want to volunteer with Waymark and you want to help Waymark, to do it, because it'll change your life. It'll change your life.